Hello, welcome to Kids Crafts with Whitchurch Silk Mill. Today we will be learning how to circle weave. All you need is some yarn, a piece of cardboard, a bowl, pen and pencil and some scissors. So first thing you need to do is to make your circles. That's what the bowl's for. Place your bowl on the cardboard. Use your pencil to go around. So you've got your circle. And then we just want to cut around it. Use however big a bowl you want. I've just used a small one. You might want an adult to help with this, as cardboard can be a little bit tricky to cut. Make sure I've got a nice circle. There we go. Okay, and the next thing we need to do is make a nice hole in the centre. Now you would definitely need adult help for this. So either you want to push through with your pen, or you can use the scissors, but the pen's the safest way of doing it. And then what we want to do is cut some slits around the edges of our circle. Now they must be an uneven amount, so let's just go around. How many have I got so far? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I might just do a couple of extra here. Whoops, a little bit uneven, never mind. Next we need some yarn, so we need to create our loom for the weaving. So what you do, put your yarn through the hole, and through one of the slits and just tie off. So this is your back. Once you've secured your back like that, then you can come around to the front. Make sure you've got a little length of yarn to use. And then you've just got to go through one of the slits and then through the hole. If you're struggling to get the yarn through the hole, then just use your pen or pencil just to poke it through, because that will help. I've made mine quite a big hole, so hopefully I should be all right, but we shall see. You can have as many slits as you want. You don't have to have the same amount as me. You definitely want to have them a little bit more even spaced than me. I've done a couple of dinky ones there. I probably should have not chopped those up. Actually, I don't have to use them even though I've cut them. I might just skip those. I need to make sure that I definitely have an odd number coming round. Now you don't necessarily have to do your slits as deep as I have. I just wanted to make a little small loom so I could show you what to do, and then you can go off creating. The smaller your slits, the bigger your loom will be, and obviously the larger bit of cardboard that you've used, the more room you have as well. And last one, and then I just need to tie it at the back. off the rest, don't need that anymore. So now we can start weaving because this is our loom. So I'm going to start with this lovely bright pink colour, and what I want to do is just cut a bit off and then tie the end onto one of these grey pieces of yarn. So I want to get it as close to the circle as I can, and there we go. I'm just going to trim my edge off a little bit. Right, so when you're weaving, you need to go under, over, under, over. So I start here and I've got to go under this grey bit of yarn. And then over that one and under this one. And you just keep going. So under, over, take your time. This is a nice and relaxing hobby to have. This craft, weaving is very relaxing. You do need to concentrate just to make sure that you don't miss one, because sometimes that can mess up your pattern a little bit, but it's fine. You just take it out and go back. Now you might have more nimble fingers than me, so you can manage getting under and over okay, but I'm struggling a little bit, so I'm going to just use a yarn needle that I have. Whoops. Move those scissors out the way so they're safe. Using a yarn needle like this means I can go under and over, and I can do it a bit quicker. But I only want to do it quickly because I want to show you the next bit. But you don't need to do it quickly, you can take your time. So with this you can use as many colours as you want. Basically all you have to do when you want to change colours is you tie on whatever colour you want to use next to the end of this. So I'm just going to do a couple more of the pink. And then I think I'm going to use green next. So I just cut off from my pink. Cut a piece of green. I'm going to use my yarn needle again. And then I tie them together. And then I just, oops, I didn't tie that very well, did I? Let's try again. Let's do a double knot like that, so it doesn't come loose. And I just carry on with the same pattern. So I was going over there, under, over, under, over. What you do want to do while you're doing this as well is, as you're going round, make sure that if your yarn isn't quite pushed down, then just give it a little push, not too tight, but just enough so that you can hide the grey. You don't want the grey bits to show, because you want everyone to see your lovely pattern. Now, I'm just going to cut my ends here because they're getting a bit caught in the weaves, so just going to carefully cut those off. And I'm just going to carry on. So I've decided I want to change again. So this time I'm going to go for blue. So I just want to cut off the end of that. Trim the edges a little bit. And then let's cut off a little bit. Oh, it's already cut for me, even better. So again, you just keep going under, over, like you were doing, until your weaving is exactly what you want it to be. And you can just keep going with this, adding different colours. You could try making different patterns. And that's how you circle weave.